Hello everybody, and welcome back to DireWolf20. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. I am. We are here. First off, welcome to new subscribers. We've added quite a few of them in the last couple of days. So, welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. Stay around. Pull you up a chair. We got stuff to do. Speaking of which, stuff to do. I have been a little bit busy. First off, we've got all kinds of goodies in here. Been doing a little bit of work. It's raining outside, isn't it? Yep. I hate rain. Got quite a bit of stuff going on. I've spent a few days in here. Not a few days, actually I spent quite a bit of time in here last night mining up some resources and stuff. We're going to get to this room today. We have been strip mining here. My strip mining at this level, it's Y48 for copper. That if we go in here and look, copper, not Cooper. Y47, Y48 right in there is where it's most prominently at. So, that's why we've got there. And if we come down here to the bottom, I left my sword up here. I cleaned out my inventory and took it out. There it is. So all of those resources I have gotten from, not from just that, I have gone through, as you can see, we have torched up all the, not all of, this whole area is just absolutely littered with caves. We've gone up there, I've done quite a bit of torching up around here, gathered up quite a bit of resources, as you can see. So this area down here is a little more safer for us to get around in. So, one other thing that I have made. I've made this crafting table on a stick. This thing's pretty neat. All it takes is a crafting table and a sign. And we have a little portable 3x3. It's awesome. I like it. I don't have to keep placing down a crafting table and everything else. I hate carrying torches in my hand while I'm eating. Made this quartz grindstone. I have sat and ground up every bit of this stuff and smelted it. It was a lot of stuff. But this grindstone, not that hard to make. Little bit of quartz, wooden gear, some stone and cobblestone. Basically, you put the ore in here, and we just sit and turn it. So, I wanted to get stuff together. We're going to start this off a little bit differently than kind of what I normally do. Normally, we jump straight into Tinkers, set us up a smeltery, do us up some ore doubling that way. We're going to do a little bit of Tinker stuff, but not a whole lot. I do have some trees growing there. I had to go out and get some wood, went out and cut a bunch of trees, just decided to plant them there instead of having to run way over yonder. But I want to get into some thermal expansion mods today. Not mods, but machines. Get some power generation going. We're going to make pulverizer, make Redstone Furnace, some stuff like that. And let's see, we're gonna make power gen, pulverizer, Redstone Furnace, and then go from there. Kind of the reason why I have gathered what resources I have. Why am I doing it this way? I don't know. It's just kind of a difference from, you know, normally we come in, first thing we do is set up the smeltery, go about it, double our ores that way. I want to do it a little different. So the first thing we need to do is look at some power gen stuff for thermal expansion. It's probably the easiest thing to get into. We've got the steam dynamo, which is probably what we'll wind up using now. We can use gold coke, coal, anything that burns we can use, mix it with water and generate power. Magmatic is with lava, but there's also different some different fluids that we can use. Pahaho lava? What in the world is that? I've never seen that. We've got this compression dynamo, which we can use different fluids in order to generate quite a bit of power. This will probably be the way we wind up going to start off with. We can get into some serious energy stuff here. Tree oil, stuff like that. That we'll get into all of that today. So basically I just want to get everything kind of started out. So we're going to start off with some steam dynamos. We're going to need some of that. We're going to need some silver. We're going to need some redstone. And we're going to have to go out and get some sand for some glass. And of course, all we've got is just little pieces of sand. We don't have anything and one other, wait, why is that? It got awfully dark right there. I don't know. I hate some of the lighting effects that are in Minecraft now. I don't like walking under something and it shading up the way it does. 22 ought to be enough. Yeah, I just don't like the way it looks. Alright, so let's put this to smelting. Also, I want to do this. Starting out, you can put coal, charcoal in here and make tiny coal and tiny charcoal. And basically what this does is it makes it to where each item, basically each piece of tiny coal will smelt a single item. And then you don't have to worry about burning through, you know, wasting any kind of coal and resources and stuff like that. So that is nice. So we got that going. Alright, so our steam dynamo. We need to do some crafting here. Oh, we need iron. We have tons of iron. I tell you what, I spent hours last night sitting and grinding all this stuff down. It took forever. Want to get that taken care of today. So copper gears, we need a couple of those. We are going to need one of these, and that should be it. Steam dynamo. Beautiful. Now, before we actually put that down, we are going to make at least one of these energy cells. Actually, I think that's... okay, yeah. That's the only one that we can make right now. Why does that show the creative one? I don't know. Anyways, you know, used to you'd have 4 or 5 different ones. So now we should be able to just make the basic ones, and we should be able to just put an upgrade kit in it. We might look at that today too. That's not really that hard to do. So anyways, what was we need? Need a lead gear, so we're going to need a bit of our lead. Here we go. Glass we've got. Alright, I think we got everything. One of those. One of those. And oh, we need a piece of electrum, which is gold and silver. So this right here is how you do this. Put ores in it. Not the ores, but the ores that you mine. Put it in there. Sit here, spin this. It will, for the most part, double them. Sometimes it's not complete. Like out of a stack of iron, I wound up getting almost 2 stacks. It was like a stack and 50. So there is our electrum. So there is that, and we need redstone block, and there we go. So now we should be able to place this down. This will hold 2 million RF. I just heard something. And if we go back here behind it, we will set up our dynamo. Now this dynamo, for right now, we'll throw that in there, and let's go get us some coal. And we are generating our first bit of power. Now, this generates 40 RF a tick. We can upgrade it to where it's generating more. For now, that's kind of what we're going to do with it. Now, we need to provide this thing with some water. And we're going to see if we can't make... I'm having issues with my mouse today. Let's go here, and let's see if we can't find us. Why did that not do it? Because that's not what it's called anymore. Extra utilities. We need upgrade for mining. Upgrade base, which we need to make a resonator. I believe we've got some of this stuff. We can do this. Let us work on that. It's nighttime. Let's go to sleep. Alright, so I'm going to... Where are we at here? Make this resonator right quick. We're going to make the manual mill, and I'm going to... How much grid power does that take? Oh, it takes... Well, okay, never mind. That's not going to work for right now. We are going to have to just do this the old-fashioned way. Because we don't have any other grid power set up right now, and that's more than I really wanted to get into right now. I hear it, zombie somewhere close. I don't know where he's at. So for now, we can just sit here and do it that way. Alright, that's full. Alright, so there we go. We getting power, not very fast. We'll take care of that soon enough. So our next bit that we need to do, let's get rid of that. we're going to need some pipes. We're going to go ahead and make these leadstone pipes. Go ahead and make 2 of them. These will transfer 1,000 RF a tick, which is more than enough for what we've got going on right now. So if we come down here, go ahead and lay some of this out. Where is that zombie at? He's getting on my nerves. Oh, so it automatically changed for the out. It does look like. Yes, it did. Alright, so our next machine we want to do, our first thing we want to do is the pulverizer. Which is, we need a piston, we need a machine frame. It moved on me. We need 10. Alright. There's that. There's our machine frame. We need some wood. We got everything else. There is that. We need some copper gears. There we go. Piece of gold. And some flint. Oh, I hope I got flint. Aha! And that should give us our pulverizer. Boom. Beautiful. Now this machine. First off, if you shift right click it in the middle, it'll clear everything that is as far as inputs and outputs. Right now we don't want it for anything. We'll get all that set up. Now we can place our ores in here and we'll get double the powder. Next up is our redstone furnace. We're going to need some clay. I have not got any clay yet. Oh, really? Oh, I forgot I've got armor on. We've had enough, have gotten enough stuff to get armor. And let me tell you what, those bees suck. There's hives all over, down in those caves and stuff like that. Every time I turned around, I was getting bit by something. That should be, yeah, it's more than enough for us right now. So, let us get this redstone furnace made up. There's a glass. Put that in there. Don't have anything in there. There we go. Alright, let's get started on this. Redstone furnace. We need copper gears again. There's the 2. We are going to need one of those. Oh, excuse me. And there we go. And we've got the redstone. Tell you what, I cannot get rid of what is left of this coal of mine. Let's see here. 10. Some more iron. That. Machine frame. And that should be everything we need for that. torch right there in the front. Alright, so now we can set this up. We want input on that side. We can set this side up to output. We'll put that side on input. And we should be able, let's get, what am I looking for? Wood. Should be able to place that right there. And for now we can place that right there. And I believe, let's go down here and get something that we can throw in here to test this out. Wait a minute. Never mind. We've got aluminum ore. We're probably going to need a hopper. I thought that would suck right out of the chest. Either that or these won't go in there. Oh, they will. So, but that should be breaking it down into dust, pulverizing it, and it's going in there. So that's what I don't understand. It'll push out of a chest, but it won't suck into a chest. Alright, so let's just go ahead and make a hopper. And really, there we go. So now if we take that, put it in there, now it's going in there. Alright, so now we can put everything in there, double it, not have to worry about nothing. So that's awesome. Next thing I want to look at, this induction smelter. We want this in order to make it easier for us to put together any of our ores that we want to do. And we're also going to need it for like hardened glass. Making Invar, making... It's me. I thought I was hearing something walking behind me. Making Invar, making Electrum, instead of actually pulverizing it into the dust, we can just throw the ingots in this thing and be done with it. So let us get that made up. Induction smelter is this one right here. We're out of iron. Alright, so induction smelter. 10 gear. We got glass. Okay. Machine frame. We need a bucket. We're going to need to make some Invar. Let's see here. How many are we going to need? 1, 2, and 8. So we need 10 Invar. Five, and I think it's that. Let's fix this. Oh, we got iron. We want to turn this off. We'll run this stuff through here right quick. And then I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Should have what we need in order to make the Invar. That made a lot more than what I thought it was going to. So there we go. Now, our aluminum we put in there, we had 12 ores. We now have 24. It's beautiful. We can set this back up to spit it out into our furnace. Get our invar here. Come on. We want it. 2 more. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. So, now, we need 2 invar gears. We need another bucket so we don't use mine. And another piece of gold. So, and boom. Induction smelter. Beautiful. So now we can put this here. Let's do that. We'll set this up to output. So now whenever we want to make, let's see here, let's make some bronze. Probably going to be using that anyways. Maybe not. I don't remember the recipe for making bronze off the top of my head. Let's do one of those and we'll do that. So now instead of running this through the pulverizer, we can just come over here, throw both of those in there, and boom, we got more invar. So that is awesome. That takes care of that. So now we've got a way to make or double our ores without actually having to put any kind of actual work into it. Oh, by the way, this thing will hold 2 million RF. I don't remember if I said that or not. So we've got a redstone furnace to smelt everything. This thing works a little bit quicker than what that does, but we don't have to worry about burning through coal for that. And then we've got our induction smelter, so we can make some of the different ores. Now we can make this. There's bronze. We're gonna have to make bronze. I want to make one of these upgrade kits. Bronze turbine, bronze dust. Can't make that bronze dust. Really? Bronze block. Where is our, there's our thermal. It's 3 copper and 1 tin. 1, 2, 3. And we've got some tin. We can throw that in here with that. And we can work on this. I want to make one of these. See if we can't upgrade this to a little bit bigger cell. See if that's how that works. Pretty sure it does. I've used these machines, the thermal expansion machines, in 1.10. I did not use the energy cell because we had capacitor banks from Ender.io, which are easier to use. Alright, so let's go up here. I don't know why I keep going up here. I got to get used to having my really my crafting table on me. Do I have the invar on me? No, I put all the invar back in here. And I forgot to turn my phone off. Turn my phone off. Alright, so crafting table on a stick. Beautiful. We want to make this right here. Hardened kit. There we go. Shift right click. This thing will now hold 8 million RF. Now we can make these upgrade kits. There's each individual upgrade kit, and then there is the conversion kit, which, like, we want to make it resonant. We can put all of them together, or each individual ones, and it'll apply all the different levels of upgrade to it, other than doing it each individually at once. So something we'll be getting into a lot more later on. So one other thing that I want to get into today before we get done here is I want to look at actually additions. This is probably how we're going to wind up doing our first bit of mining. I want to make the drill. We're not going to get into the empowered stuff yet, but in order to make the drill, all we need is some diamonds, these Inori crystals, which are actually iron. It's all stuff that we can afford to do right now, but we don't necessarily have the power for doing it right now. We'll see about maybe doing it, but before we even get to the drill, we've got to get into making this atomic reconstructor. This is what we use to make the different gems and stuff, or different crystals for actually additions. So, not necessarily that hard to do. We need to get some black quartz. Let's see here. What's the uses on this? We put it in a smelter, we get 1. If we put it in a pulverizer, we get 2. That's what we want to do. So while that's going on, let's get everything else. We need iron, redstone, we need some sticks. I've got everything on me to do this already. You'd think I was meant to do it. So let's go ahead. We're going to run this underground. Just to kind of cover it up a little bit. Let's put our torch on the wall. Let's get our pipes out here. That's middle of the room enough. There we go. Alright. Now, there's our black quartz. Crafting table on a stick. Should be able to make that. And we should be able to make this. And we are going to need a piece of stone to make a button. Boom. This thing's going to suck the power out of this. Don't you go off. I need... Hold on. Let's get rid of this. We're just wasting power now. We need a redstone torch. I had the stuff on me. Alright. Now, I keep getting weird glitches in the world right here. I don't want to put that in front of it. I want to put it on the side of it. So now this should only go when we do that. Let's actually go ahead and work on making this drill. Got a couple things that we want to do. As far as, actually, you know what? I don't think we are. I think we're going to go ahead and probably call this an episode here. Hold on a second. Alright, hopefully that works. Usually when I stop to go look and see what the recording time is, it winds up messing up. Hopefully it don't. But we have reached a point of being done. We got quite a bit of stuff done today. Doesn't look like much. But this will allow us to automate all of our ore collecting. I don't have to worry about... I'm going to have to get... Let's make another hopper right quick. 1, 2... Why I tell you what, one of these days I'm going to look in my inventory before I do this. Now we can get some of our coal out here. That'll fill that up. That'll keep that up. And I will work on getting us some stuff together to do some grid power here pretty soon. So, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We've got power. We've got the makings of being able to get into some more stuff. So, with that, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.